So up next, we have Justin. Justin, if you want to put up your slides, that'd be great. So Justin Senkbeil, he is the CEO and co-founder of CompostNow, a Raleigh-based company that provides composting subscription services and products in North Carolina, Georgia, and Ohio. So if you've noticed, we've moved from the high elevation on Colorado to Texas, and now we're going to be in the southeast and Ohio. CompostNow has accepted compostable products in its hauling operations since its founding and has distributed compostable products since 2014. And since 2012, Justin has led efforts to divert compostables from landfills to create fertile soil. Recognized in 2022 and 2023 as one of the top 100 impact CEOs globally, Justin is a dedicated social and environmental entrepreneur committed to community and organizational growth. I'll just add that I've had the pleasure of knowing Justin since he started. The operation was around from where I lived. And yeah, excited to be here with you, Justin. So thanks again for being here, and I look forward to your presentation. So passing it off to you now.
Yeah, thank you, Jorge.
Yeah.
So a little bit more about CompostNow, founded in 2011.
Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to share your slides? I don't see them.
Why are they not showing?
I think there may be an extra OK that you have to click. There we go.
See them now?
Yeah, so I think you can
Great.
do the slideshow. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you, Jorge.
Perfect. Yep. All you.
All right, so as Jorge said, I'm Justin with CompostNow. We were founded in 2011 in Raleigh, North Carolina. We've since expanded into 4 markets in North Carolina, Georgia, and Ohio. We started as a residential subscription service. We've since expanded into all types of generators, including commercial, industrial, and now municipal customers. We work with a little bit over 1,000 commercial customers and over 10,000 residential. So our services span from collection of containers at doorsteps and behind businesses to drop-off programs, compost facility management, and compostable product distribution. As everyone has talked about, contamination is certainly one of the major components in how we've designed our systems and what we face every day. And at CompostNow, every department plays a role in how we manage that contamination. Because we do compost as well as haul and distribute, we're very aware of compostable packaging, the pros and the cons of it, and the challenges associated with it. In the 4 markets that we collect in, 3 facilities are third party, and 1 facility is one that we own and operate. Our biggest strategy for managing contamination in our hauling programs has been to work upstream. And this comes from the facilities that we've worked with from the beginning have had a very low tolerance for any sort of contamination getting to their facility. And so we really had to set up our systems and our approach to prevent and screen out contamination before it gets to that facility destination. So really starts at onboarding. When we connect with a customer, we're going in and in a consultative way, working with them to understand what materials that they have that they're looking to divert. And we really advocate for starting small. We divide our collection programs at businesses into pre-consumer and post-consumer. We have a 65-gallon cart for post-consumer material and 32-gallon carts for pre-consumer back-of-house material. And so when we start that program, we usually are able to get them to start with just that pre. And as that grows and builds momentum, the staff becomes more familiar with the process. We're able to work with them to implement the post-consumer program. And particularly with that post-consumer, it is usually coming with the desire for them to divert compostable packaging and divert more from the landfill. And so we work with them to help them source BPI certified compostable packaging. In many cases, we're able to be their provider for that and provide them any of the products that they need and at a really good cost, bundling our services together. With that there's expectation setting, being really clear in our terms of service, what is accepted, what's not accepted, and how we're going to work with them as contamination happens to help them identify the source and take action on that. Feedback loops have been really key to the success of these composting programs, particularly around keeping the contamination out of them. And so we do a lot of contamination tracking. Whenever we collect containers, they're tagged with that customer ID. And then that container, as it moves through our system, or that material as it moves through our system, we're able to tie it back to that customer and provide reporting to ourselves and our customer about the cleanliness of that material. So if we notice that they are producing contamination, we're able to quantify it, we're able to take pictures of it, and we're able to provide that back to them so they can identify that source and make any changes that they need to make. Over the last couple of years, we've started charging more for contamination, and that has really increased participation. We had hoped that just providing the information to them would help with action, but we weren't getting as much traction as when you provide a couple cycles of saying, "Hey, you have contamination. Here's what it is. Let's work on where it's coming from," and then ultimately start charging them. And that's when we've seen a lot of change and have had a lot of success with groups that typically produce quite a bit of contamination going into starting to create clean streams. And so that reporting, that feedback is really key. For our operation, because we are working upstream, including sorting the material before it goes to the compost facility, being able to connect with our compost facility partners and have them provide the feedback has been really critical for us. Sometimes not the easiest to do, get the facilities to be able to rate and take pictures of the load, but it really helps us manage our own system, ensure that we've set up to be able to collect and screen out contamination, and then again provide that feedback further upstream. So what I would say is one of our bigger takeaways around this is from a hauling perspective is we need that feedback from our composting partners on how the loads are looking and what's in them. And that gives us the ability to engage our customers and provide them with information and context to clean that material up. It also allows us to do our part in our screening of that material. And yeah, here's my information, and please feel free to reach out with any questions about compostables and composting from a hauler's perspective.
Thanks, Justin. You've got time. You got four minutes
Okay.
left. Those are great. Is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, I'll go into why we take compostables. It's always been a question for us. And for us as the hauler, it's been a way for us to clean up the stream. Because we were finding so many non-compostables ending up in the material. So we were able to go work with our customers to, if they have something that's packaging that can be thrown away and could be contamination, that we convert it to compostable. It's also allowed us to expand our relationship with our customers and have more containers and more volumes. And then it's been a competitive advantage for us. If we're able to take more of that material and help the customer divert more from landfill, which is their primary goal, then we're able to be competitive in getting those customers to compost with us rather than any programs that are more restrictive and don't allow that more ambitious diversion from it. So that's one of our main motivators for it, as well as expanding our impact into other impact areas.
Great. Thank you. Any last minutes thought, Justin, before we move into Q&A?
No,
It's
I like Q&A.
so efficient. So efficient.
Yeah.
I love it.